Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Yo. Hey, yo. Let me get my screens up, honey. Lovely tea. Let me get my screens up, honey. Yeah, 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 yeah. Y'all hear me? One, 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 one. Come on now. I can hear myself. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Somebody say something. Thank you, Big Shot. Darius, what up? Let's see who's in this building. Please hit the like button coming through the door. I'm not going to keep y'all long. Just going to update y'all on a few things. What's up, XA? Me. Do I have any moderators in here? I have to moderate myself. What's up? What's up? If you have not subscribed to the channel and you in here just hanging out, subscribe to the channel, please. Because I've been noticing a lot of my people are watching my videos daily, but they're not subscribing. If you want to come there and watch, you should subscribe so you'll know when I drop a video. I am the king of media, heaven, Hollywood. And I'm here just to give you just the raw truth, the whole raw truth, and nothing but the raw truth. Whether you like it, whether you don't like it, I really don't care. Because I'm always just going to give the truth. I'm not here to tell you what you want to hear. I'm here to tell you what you need to hear. All right? So if you don't like to hear, here's my little disclosure. If you don't like to hear what you need to hear, I'm not going to go back and forth with you. You can leave now before we even start, because I'm not going to go back and forth with you because I don't have to. This is not first take. I'm not Stephen A. Smith. I'm not going to be debating with y'all. You know, y'all ain't Skip Bayless. I'm not Stephen A. Smith. I'm not here to debate with y'all. I'm here to tell y'all information. All right? And again, I'll give y'all one more opportunity. If you wish to not hear my information I'm going to give you, you can exit stage to the left, or you can go to the right, whichever you choose. All right? But just don't make a lot of noise leaving and disturb everyone else. What's up, Darius? So, where y'all want to start? Leonardo DiCaprio? Let's start it off with Leo DiCaprio. That's where all y'all want to start off, right? Y'all want to start off talk about. That's That's what all y'all here for, right? Talk about Leo and Gigi her dead. Let's start it off with Leo and Gigi her dead. Uh, oh man, can y'all hear or what? Imagine I bring all y'all here and talk about something. Yo, let's start off with Leo, and then we gonna get up out of here. I just wanted to give y'all be an A+ member. You just gotta upgrade. You just gotta find out how you upgrade. As I bring all y'all here to about some damn to about some. Oh, look at the time. I got to go. Bye. But y'all learned about Leo and Gigi Hadid though. Okay. This thing with Nicki and let me see, Nicki and Nosey and Nicki. Oh my goodness gracious alive! All right, so let me go to TMG and share the screen. Let's go to TMG and share the screen, y'all. While I'm bringing up this screen, there are New York rappers, or I don't know if they're rappers. They're New York people out in LA talking about we out here to kill Roddy Rich, Snoop Dogg, and Kendrick Lamar. But Cali been violating too long, and we ain't taking no more. Kill Pop Smoke. They just came and they just got PNB. We ain't taking no more. We gonna kill Kendrick Lamar, Snoop Dogg, and Roddy Rich. Let me tell y'all Negroes something, man. If you think if you think a Yankee is going to come into LA and kill Snoop Dogg and leave out of their life, brother, you got another thing coming. Another thing coming. So I think Nosey went live again, and she was talking about the Barbs who was threatening her life, and how she was hurt that Nicki wants people wants her dead because of what she said. All right, what's up, KB? So let me share the screen so we can go over this. I don't think anything has been updated since this morning. So hold on. We gonna update it. Got people asking me, can you get back and shoot this porn movie with me? I got people asking the kid, can they shoot a porn movie with them? I'm out the game, man. All right. Nikki just tweeted about the lawsuit, making it clear she isn't playing around and will take over the blogs talking smack. All right. First things first. As of right now, I guess she's going to do it, or it's going to happen within the next couple of days. But as of right now, oh Emma, yeah, I'm gonna do one. I'll do one just for you. As of right now, Nosey Live has not been served. Now, when she gets served, she's probably not going to tell everybody that she's been served. You're really not supposed to do that. Some people do it anyway, but she probably won't say anything. But as of right now, she has not been served. Now, it's the end of the week. Maybe she'll be served on Friday. Maybe she'll be served on Monday. Or sometime next week. You got to find the person, right? You got to find their exact address, and of course, he's not going to try to help them. That is part of the hardest part. That's one of the hardest parts of a lawsuit. I'll get into that, Rika. So, but let me go up again on the sun. I do not condone saying anything about anyone's children. I have a child 8 years old, and I'll go nuts if anybody says anything about my child. All right, as messed up as it is, she can't sue her for that. She can't sue her for defamation for that because that's not defaming her character. Now, it's unethical, and I wouldn't do it, and I don't like when people do it. And I told Nosy I'm not really with that, kids, but she's a grown woman. I wouldn't do it, but she can put it in the lawsuit, but nothing's going to happen with it because it doesn't. Defamation of character is very difficult to prove. Like I always tell people, Cardi B had a mountain of evidence against Tasha K, and she just barely won. I believe if Tasha K would have never said she wipes her ass with the cease and desist, and I believe if Tasha K would have stopped when she got those cease and desist, I don't think she would. I don't think Cardi B would have ever won a lawsuit. I don't think she ever would have won a lawsuit, even with all the evidence she has. What she can sue her for is saying she's on coke, right? She can try to say she's on. She said I was on coke and I wasn't, and that was defaming my character. Oh, I want to answer somebody who called themselves clearing me earlier by saying, "Oh, Cardi wasn't the first one." First of all, I never said Cardi B was the first person to sue. I didn't say that. I said she's the first big name to sue a YouTuber or blogger and win since Hulk Hogan. And that's just a fact. I didn't say she was the first one ever to sue. I said she's the first big name to sue a YouTuber or a blogger and win defamation of character. Those are exclusive words. Then they said Nicki sued um, Daily Mail in 2018. No, she didn't. No, she did not. First of all, that was Jesse Palmer. That wasn't Daily Mail. And she never went through with it. She was just trying to scare him. How do I know? I called Jesse today. Yes, I know him too. I said, whatever happened to that lawsuit with Nicki? She never went through with it. She was just trying to scare me. So no, that was incorrect. Nicki did not sue Daily Mail. She said she was going to sue Jesse Palmer because Jesse Palmer, for the same thing, Jesse Palmer called her husband the R word, but she never went through with that. She didn't sue him. And it wasn't the Daily Mail. It was Jesse Palmer that she said, I'm going to sue you and you're going to jail. And then she deleted that on Instagram. Because Nicki knows that even if you sue somebody for defamation of character, they're not going to jail. Right? Then she was just caught up in her emotions that day. Now, and let's hope the people you guys doing all this dirty work for love you enough to hire top notch lawyer. The take that I had, on why Nicki's suing Nosey, I don't believe for 1 minute that Nicki is suing Nosey because she said she was on coke. Because Nosey said that she was on coke a long time ago, right? Nosey that when Nosey first said she was on coke, it was over a year ago. Jason hadn't deleted any videos, not at all. Um, so when she first started saying it, it was over a year ago. Why didn't she sue her then? Because she's not suing her for that. She's mad at Nosey because Nosey was the first one to get that hashtag started. Remember that hashtag that I told Nicki Minaj about when she first did it? And I said, you better get out ahead of this because this woman is not no regular blogger. Remember that? When all the barbs dragged me and said, I don't know what I'm talking about? Remember that? All the barbs that are in here, I'm sure you remember. When you said, I know what I'm talking about. Oh, I just want to say something bad because Nicki don't have to respond to her. She's a nobody. She's a this, she's a that. She'll just go away. Nicki Minaj is a queen of rap. Why does she have to respond to this nobody? And here we are. And here we are. You see? This same nobody who I said, oh, Nicki's got to address this right away. Jason saying, I never deleted any videos and I never will. So I don't know who was telling the truth on that. I don't follow Jason Lee like that. Um, who else? Yeah, that's what they said. That's what Jason and Armand both said. And Armand said it again today. I don't need to delete no videos. But the Barbs are gonna say this she's suing everybody. They said, oh, you're getting a lawsuit. Like, how am I getting a lawsuit? I've never said not one lie about Nicki Minaj ever. I ain't never said she's on coke. I ain't never called Kenneth the R word. I ain't never said nothing about Papa Bear. I ain't never said nothing. I've never told one lie ever. So they can miss me with that BS. I'm never worried about that ever. I've been doing this many years. I dot all my I's and cross all my T's. I will never say anything to incriminate myself ever. Um, stories I tell on industry stories, they're just factual because I was right there. And I challenge any celebrity to be like, "Oh, you're lying." Okay, sue me. I've never been sent nothing. The only cease and desist I've ever been sent was from Casey Anthony's lawyer. He got mad when I told the world that she was fucking him for payment. He said, "You can't say that." Cease and desist. All right. Um, and then it turned out later on what that she was fucking him for payment, just like I had said almost 10 years earlier. All right. So here's the thing. I'll own your publishing. You have a couple of artists in the folder. I don't know what she's talking about with that. Now let's hope the people. I guess she's talking to Nosey here, and she's saying that she'll take her social media accounts and she'll take her trademark. I honestly don't think that Nosey has that trademark because there's like another Nosey whole live. Like if she had it trademarked, nobody else would be able to use the name. I seriously doubt she has that name trademarked. She probably just use it. I hope she don't have Nosy Whole Live trademark. I really don't. I really hope she don't. Who said it's boring now? What's boring now? Hold on. It's still up. Ellie has a case against her as well. It's boring now. What's boring now? Damn. I heard you. What's boring now? Yeah, I mean, I think she'll go ahead with the lawsuit, but I just don't think she's suing her because of her saying she was on coke. I think she's very mad at her because she's the one that really started this whole Jennifer Hugh thing. And she's the first one that gave Jennifer Hugh a platform. And she's also that um the first one that made the surviving the petties um surviving the petties hashtag go viral, right? So that's that's really the reason why she's suing her. Right. No, no. Nikki is just in her feelings, and then the lawyer is just using typical attorney tactics. Oh, if you can't pay, I'm gonna take your trademark, and we're gonna take. You'll never be able to use that name again. I mean, so what? If so, if I'm in a lawsuit, and somebody's saying you'll never be able to use Heaven Hollywood again. All right, I'll use IE Network. I mean, that's not really a big deal. Um, that's not really a big deal. But I think she'll go through it. I don't think she's gonna bluff this time like she was doing with Jesse Palmer, and she may have said I was gonna sue before or what have you. But I truly believe that it's not because she said she's on coke, because she said that over a year ago. And Nikki said she's been gathering information about her, so she must have heard her say she was on coke when the live first happened. I believe that she needed another reason because she can't sue her over what she did with Jennifer because all she did was give Jennifer the platform. So she couldn't sue her for that. So I think she was waiting for something so she can get back at her. And now um Nosey said she's on coke and then added extra fuel when she talked about her kid. So now she can say, "Oh, I'm suing her for saying I'm on coke because I'm not on coke." Now, here's the only issue here's the only thing that might be a problem. And people can believe this or they don't have to believe this. But nowadays with rappers, they're using their words and their lyrics against rappers, right? She can always say, I'm not even saying she's gonna say this. She can always say, "Well, she said it in her music, so that's why I said she was on coke. She's a cokehead. I said she was on coke because she was looking like she was on coke one night on live, and she said that she does coke in her music. And then they're gonna say, what song? What song does he say she did coke? And whatever that one song was, I don't know exactly the name of it, but she said something about something something. I'm in the something with the Koki. I'm in the Nokia with the Kokio, or I'm so high I can't come down, or whatever the hell it said. But she said something Nokia with the Coke. I don't remember the song, but she said something like that. Even if Nosy had never even heard that song until now, she can say, "So I was taking it from there." That's why I said she's on coke because she said she was on coke, and she told us, "If you ever want to see my drug of choice, go listen to my music." So that's what I did, and it says I got the cokia. Now people can say, "Nah, that's not gonna work." But you seeing them use this against rappers every day in trials, every day. So then you always have to remember about defamation. They're gonna say, "Did you lose a bag? You were the highest selling female rapper last year, or highest earning. Your net worth went up. You're the biggest selling female rap artist this year. You're getting ready to do Rolling Loud. You've generated such and such amount of money. So how did this stop you from making money?" Trust me, I just sat through the whole Cardi B Tasha K case, which is very, very similar. Very similar. And you had to prove that it stopped her from making money. It stopped her from working. If she hasn't been to a therapist, if she'd been to a therapist, that'd be great. See, Cardi B had went to a therapist. If Nicki hadn't been to a therapist, if she'd been to a therapist, that'll help her. But she didn't send a cease and desist. That's one thing that's going to work against her. because they always want to see that you tried to work it out before um before the lawsuit. Is there anywhere on camera? I'm not sure. Is there anywhere on camera that Nicki said all you gotta do is apologize, or all you gotta do is stop talking about my kid? If there's somewhere where she said that, whether DM or somewhere on social media, that's a help to Nicki. So that's another thing. Um, like I said, defamation. The reason why, it's not like celebrities don't sue. Celebrities sue all the time. But go look up how many wins. Sure, they sue all the time, but look up how many win against YouTubers and bloggers. Not many. You have to have a strong, strong case. I understand that, and her, and it's not true. I get that. I understand that. You're not. I get that, but you also have to get the law right. We're going into a court of law. How much of what he said is breaking the law? You have to remember, she's on a public platform. She's on the internet. So they have to make sure that what she's saying doesn't fall within the freedom of press rule. If she's saying one thing they're going to look at is if she says, if she's ever said, I got proof she's on coke. If she just said she's on coke, you could tell by the way she acting she on coke. If she said, I got proof she's on coke, that takes it up to another notch. If she said, I got proof she's on coke, I got receipts that she's on coke. So if she says that and Nicki has that recorded, she's got to produce the receipts. Okay, so again, so if she said that, if she said, I got proof that she's on coke, she's gonna have a problem. First of all, I don't know what you're talking about, y'all, because I ain't getting sued. So I don't know what you're talking about, y'all, for. And you better lower your voice before you be up out of here. Who the fuck are you? Everybody else is in here calm, and you coming here typing all big. That don't move me. That's why some less talk about. You be talking about it by your fucking self. Fuck you think you are? This is my shit. Y'all balls the broke. I ain't broke. I'm what the fuck you talking about. On my third house. What the fuck you talking about? Where you living? I don't know who you calling broke. Fuck you talking about? I can be sued. No, oh, y'all are the reason. No, I'm not. No, I'm not the reason. Cause I ain't never been sued. Ain't never been sent no sued papers. Cause I'm smart and all I speak is the truth. Fuck you talking about? Y'all the reason why these bloggers getting sued. No, they're the reason why they're getting sued. They're getting sued because of something they did. You can't be sued for your opinion. If I could sit here and say all day, I don't care what y'all say. I think she on coke. She is not on coke. I don't care. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. I think she on coke. I could say that all day. I can't get sued. That's my opinion. You can't get sued for your opinion. And that person said, that's what she said. Can somebody find me? Because I haven't seen it. So I'm not saying she haven't said it, but have somebody seen Nosey say, I got proof she's on coke? That person said that's what she said. I haven't heard her say that. So maybe she said it back in the day. Maybe Nicki has that. I have not heard her say, I got proof she's on coke. Yeah, I'm not worried about them, Reese. They're mad because I don't suck Nicki's ass. And then they say I hate Nicki because I'm not sucking her kneecaps like them. They can continue to suck her kneecaps. I can say she's a great artist and I enjoy some of her music. That's good enough for me. I don't have to be on their personal life and I don't have to be spending money, spending my kids' money to go buy her records. Thank you, Smiling. I appreciate you. To prove that I like somebody. Just because I'm not doing that, just because I'm not spending all my money for the week and going broke and have to ask people for gas money because I bought up all of Nicki's records because I'm trying to help her go number one and put more money in a millionaire's pocket. Just because I'm not doing that, don't mean I don't like Nicki Minaj. When she put out dope music, I give her props. I say for what she's accomplished, she's the GOAT as far as female rap. But she's not the only female rapper that's ever existed. So whatever I'm gonna give her props for, that's what I'm gonna give her props for. If I didn't like Nicki Minaj, I'd be up here like, hell no, that bitch ain't the GOAT. People that don't like LeBron James be saying LeBron James can't play basketball that good. So if I was truly a hater, if I truly didn't like Nicki Minaj, I'd be like, nah, Missy the GOAT. Because Missy's my favorite rapper. So if I hated Nicki Minaj, I'd be like, Missy's the GOAT. That bitch ain't no GOAT. So she hasn't been served as of yet. When she does get served, the next step will be she's got to retain a lawyer if she doesn't have one yet. Then you're talking about, man, with COVID and with everything so backed up, you see how long these court cases are taking. This thing could be because they have to have pre court first, and now she's talking about she's going to sue Nicki Minaj. Right? So now we're going to have to go through that. If she opens up a case, now we're talking Cardi B, Tasha K all over again. 2, 3, maybe 4 years. So it's going to be a while. So maybe in the meantime, Nicki might send off the papers to Jason Lee, send off the papers to Ken Barbie, send off the papers to what's the other one? Female Rap Game. And I don't know if she's adding Hot Shot or not. If he gets it, he'll have to be added on. Well, what leg did Tasha K have to stand on? But she tried it, right? Armand's not getting sued. Armand is not getting sued. I know that for a fact. I already know who's getting sued. I've already told people in the members only who's getting sued and why. So if you want to know who's getting sued and why, I told them that Nosey was getting sued long before Nosey even got announced. I already knew Nosey was getting sued. I told my members only members. I told them that 4 days ago. TMZ just reported today. So that's what happens when you rock with me. You find out 3 days in front of TMZ. So it's going to be a while. Yeah, so what she's claiming is Nicki doxed her by telling her real name to her audience, to her 2 million audience. She also liked comments about people going to Bloods going to kill her. And then they were calling up her house, threatening her on the behalf of Nicki Minaj. So that's what she's going to sue for. That's going to be her countersuit. She caused me mental distress. I was in an abusive relationship before. She caused me, to lose sleep. People were threatening to come to my house and kill me. And she put them up to it. It's kind of like what they tried to get Trump for. Remember, Trump didn't go to the Capitol building, but they tried to blame Trump at first and was like, well, they only came to the Capitol building on your behalf. Right? So, because when we asked them what made them come here, they said Donald Trump told us to come. So she's gonna probably try to sue her for inciting, harassment, doxing. So, like I said, regardless of what chance she has, Tasha K didn't have much of a chance either, but she still tried it. She tried it, and it took about a year for her. What did it take? 2 years for even to get to that point. So, what I would do if I was Nicki right now, I would just stop talking. Serve the papers. I got all the information I need. If I was her, I would say to help her case, since everybody says I hate Nicki, I'm gonna give Nicki some advice. If I was you, I would stop talking and I would tell my Barbs, don't say nothing to her. Don't threaten her because that's going to come back on me. You see, these little Barbs that are running around threatening Nosey, they know at the end of the day, it ain't going to fall back on them. They know it's not going to fall back on them. So if I'm Nicki Minaj, I would tell them, do not threaten that woman anymore. Don't say anything to her. Let me handle this. Because at the end of the day, it's going to come back on me. If you're going to sue her, sue her. And then let the courts handle the rest. You see what she did with Jennifer Yu? She didn't say all the time Jennifer came on TV and whatever. She didn't say anything to Jennifer at all. The only time she spoke to her was in court. She never made a comment. Jennifer went all on. She was on every show. Nicki never made a comment about it the whole entire time. She just let her lawyer handle it. The only thing you can do now is hurt yourself by continuing to talk. Stop going in her chat. Stop going on her page. Stop tagging. Stop DMing. Stop doing all that stuff. If you got the paperwork up, serve her the paperwork and just wait on your court date. Right? That's what I would do if I'm Nicki Minaj. If I'm Nosey, I'm gonna give them both advice, the best possible advice. If I'm Nosey, I'm going to find the record where she said she was on coke. I mean, where she said she used coke. I'm gonna find that record. I'm going to, if she didn't say I got proof, if she said that, eh, problems. But yeah, no more Tea Party. I mean, but you see, the Tea Party really wasn't bad, and I'll tell you why. I'll get back to that. Because she was really just doing blind items. Once again, her Barbs was the one thinking that they know what she's talking about and then start harassing people. If you notice, when she said olive oil, everybody went and they all started harassing Coy LeRae, sending Coy olive oil memes, sending her thing olive oil, olive oil, olive oil, and then Nicki had to come out and say, I wasn't calling her olive oil. So the Tea Party is really just like blind items. But when she does that, her fan base is so psychotic, they go and think that they know who she's talking about, and they start attacking them. And to the point where she had to come out and say, I wasn't calling her olive oil. Now the rest of the stuff she said was probably true. She was probably talking about Coy LeRae. It sounded like Coy LeRae. But if I was her, and like I said, people, oh, she can't control the Barbs. To a certain extent, she can. Because when she likes comments and stuff like that, that gives them in their mind, oh, she liked that comment, so she's okay with me going to kill Nosey or going to find Nosey. Just like the girl called up or tweeted her and said, oh, Can we just get the green light for a little bit? And she said, go ahead, I'll give y'all the green light for the next hour. And then they went and started attacking Cardi, Megan, whatever. So she can control him to a certain extent. If she comes out and says, I don't want anybody saying nothing to this girl. If I see anybody tweeting her, anybody on her timeline, I'm blocking you and I'm not going to unblock you. Because you're not going to have this. This is only going to fall back on one person, and that's going to be me. Because they don't know the Barb's names. So they can easily talk all the smack and make all the threats, because at the end of the day, they're just going to blame Nicki Minaj. If I'm nosy, I'm finding that record that says I'm in Santa with the Kokio and I got a bump and I ain't coming down or something like that. Whatever the fuck she said. I forgot the record. I'm gonna find that. I'm gonna find what she said. She does perks, pills and I'm just gonna find every drug paraphernalia record that she's made or said something about drugs on. And I'm gonna bring that and say, I was saying she was on coke because she said it. And when she was on camera, she was sniffing and she was looking like she was on coke. But I never said I had proof she was on coke. I never said somebody told me she was on coke. I was just judging from what I saw and from what she says on these records, I said she's on coke. I would also, if I'm nosy, whole live, I would also stop from this point on. From this point on, just don't mention her kid no more. Now, nosy, I know nosy a little bit. Nosy gonna she thought Nosy the type that she's like, you know what? I'm already out there now, so I might as well just keep with it. Right? So that's what I believe. I don't believe that she will completely stop talking. But she also knows pretty much that the only thing talking about Papa Ben, and that's just not a good thing. To me, that's just I don't believe in that stuff. I don't believe in talking about old people and babies. That's just me. That's just me. Not knocking nosy, but I'm just saying how I do it. I don't talk about people's kids. Um, yeah, she's gonna. I think she's gonna keep going. I think she's too far out there now. She basically said, "Sue me and stop talking. Stop yapping your mouth and sue me." You said you're gonna send the lawsuit. You still haven't sent it, but you got you told TMZ that you're suing me, and you haven't even served me with papers yet. So if I'm her, if I was her, like I said, I get them records. I'd say, hey, my opinion. My opinion, she was on it. I didn't say I know for a fact. I just said that's not a legend. And she's on coke. I was saying that based on what I saw and based on what she said on her record. That may or may not work. But you know what? They are using lyrics and holding it against rappers. And then I'm going to say, if she's going to sue, I'm going to say, I'm suing for distress. I'm suing for harassment. You're going to have to put up as much as you can, you know what I mean, to try to see if you can get one thing that sticks. But I would stop talking about each other if I'm both of them. Nicki Minaj really don't need no more information. Far as the other ones, Jason Lee, the only thing Jason can hope for is that the statute of limitations runs out from the more damaging stuff. Because I believe the more damaging stuff was a few years ago. This recent rant, he just said she's a bad person. Like, you can't sue anybody for that because that's an opinionated talk. She's a bad person. I think she'll never have another number one. Um, she's married to an R word. I never heard him say anything about her child. I really just most of the time, unless somebody else heard something else that Jason said about Nicki Minaj, I see people saying he said some foul things, just as foul as Nosey. Well, I've never heard that. Y'all are gonna really have to send me. I really get up on that. If anybody out there sees that, I saw today somebody said that Jason Lee has said something just as foul as Nosey. Y'all gotta send me that. I've never heard that. Y'all definitely gotta send me that. You know, but you have to remember something. It has to be defamation. If you're suing for defamation, it has to be defamation. Well, that's me, Ramal. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say that plain and simple. I am the only one that you see giving love to Sweetie, Nikki, Chloe, Megan, Cardi, Lotto. The only artist, and I give her props too. I speak on it all the time. I don't really like Doja Cat. Like, I don't really like her energy. I like her, but I still don't even be dissing Doja Cat. The only thing I say about Doja Cat is exactly the truth. I think she's racist. I didn't like her getting caught in racist chat rooms. I didn't appreciate her saying what's so good about being black. I think anybody who is half black that says they don't date black men, I think they're racist. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. So as a person, I don't really like Doja Cat. I think she's weird. I think she's weird. She looks like she stinks. And she's a racist to me. She comes off as a racist. But even though all of those things, I still never say Doja Cat's garbage. Doja Cat needs to stop. she needs to give up. I never say that. I give her props. I give her props when she does something, when she accomplishes something, all the time. So that's why I said, but I've never said she's not talented. I've never said that. I said she's very talented. But me, I'm the only, and I watch a lot of people. I'm a fan of Armand Wiggins. I think Armand Wiggins is talented. I'm a fan of Doggy Diamonds. I'm a fan of who else do I watch? Coffee, Coffee Time. She only really has tea about YouTubers though. I'm a fan of hers. So I'm a fan of these people. And I can go to them and say, all of them have a bias, more of a bias towards one person than they do everyone else. Mhm. Impressive. It's bias. She don't like Cardi. She don't like Megan, and you could tell in their report. Mob Radio, Millie, love Millie. I love Millie. And me and her had this conversation. She said, "Well, I'm sorry that you feel that way, and I understand that you feel that way, and everything like that. But I have to disagree. I'll tell you that I have to disagree. I understand everything you're saying, and I understand what you say and why you say it, but I have to disagree. That's cool. That's cool. I understand. No, no, no. Armand is biased towards Cardi, and now she played his music. You can forget it now. I don't have a bias. Who am I? Who am I mean to? Who do I shade? Who do I shade? I don't shade anybody. And I always just respond back to people. If I was so biased, because the narrative is always Cardi, right? If I was so biased towards Cardi, why did she unfollow me over something I said? Can't be too biased, right? Can't be too biased. She didn't think that, or else she'd still be following me to this day. All right. So that's the whole thing with those two. Hopefully, they just let it settle in the law. But I'm just telling y'all now, it's going to be hard to prove defamation. And it's the most messed up thing to me about, and ironically, that's going to be the one thing that she can't really do nothing about. It sucks, but she can't really do anything about it. And that I can guarantee I don't know much about the law. She's gonna be able to. She could probably try to send her a cease and desist and say, "Don't mention my kid anymore." She could try to do that. If I was her, I would try that. I'll say, since I can't really sue for defamation, I'm going to send her a cease and desist. and say, I don't, you can try it. I don't know if that'll work, but you can at least there's something that she can try to do. You don't want to hear people. If I can't sue you for it, child, this thing. So y'all didn't hear nothing I said. So now we have the thing with Tory, as I was saying, and then people saying, "Oh, it's not a bad thing that Kelsey came in for the prosecution side." But if she would have walked in for the defense side, they'd have been saying, "Oh, she's going to defend Tory." But now she's a prosecution witness, and the people that don't like Megan and want Tory to be innocent are saying, "Oh, that's not a bad thing. That don't mean nothing." Well, if she was going to come in there and say Tory didn't do it, do you think the prosecution would really be calling her as a witness? The prosecution wouldn't be calling her as a witness. Can you hear now? Hold on, I'm gonna take this out. Hold on. Hold on. I'm using computer mic. Can y'all hear me now? Because they tripping now. They want to shut me up. New member. Yes, Amelia. Yes, Amelia. Welcome. Lovely T is not really biased. Like, she's a Cardi person, but she don't really talk about Cardi a lot. I'll be honest with you. Lovely T is pretty down the middle. I do have to admit that about her. I think she's the only other one. Now, yes, she's biased towards Cardi, but she don't really report on Cardi a lot. That I can definitely say about her. She don't really, unless it's something that really, really happening, she don't really report on Cardi a lot. Like, if you go through her videos, she has very rare videos about Cardi B. So she's pretty much, she's about the closest to me. Yeah, but she don't really do that a lot. She don't really do that a lot. I haven't really talked, I haven't really heard her talk about Cardi like that. So yeah, like the members and stuff like that, you'll get a chance to come up. I'm gonna have, on starting my next lives, unless you're a member, like I'll be giving members a chance to come on the live and speak or whatever. Only members can do that though. And also for anybody that's a member that is not a member of the blog, you'll get a year free subscription, so in case you didn't know. And then I think if you're a Hall of Fame, I think you get 2 years free. I think. Or it might be lifetime. But it's good stuff. And you get all the exclusive as well. So this thing with Tory, they're talking December 8th or whatever. November 28th is the trial start. So sometime in 2023, oh man, sometime in 2023, we'll find out what's going on with that. No, you shouldn't have to. I gotta find out, Reese. Yeah, after the Tasha case of Lovely kind of backed up from the mess. What? Hey. Whoop. I go, hi, cuz. Hey, you guys. Let me get my screens up, honey. So, all right. R. Kelly is over. Finally, R. Kelly is over with. Okay. Lucy Love. You know who else ass us up? The the block buttons ass. Let's see here. Oh, there you go. Loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. Loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. Okay, I'm back. Amelia, do you think Cardi will announce anything at the BET Awards? A lot of people speculating that she might. What, at the BET Hip Hop Awards? I don't know. Announce what, Amelia? I don't know whether. Nah, I don't think she. Announce what? Like what? Like what? Matter of fact, Amelia, you want to come? You want to come on? Come on. Let's see if Amelia wants to come on. Being she's a new member and all. So, Chen, you think Meg's gonna win big? Like a single or something? It's been a while. And word on Twitter streets is that she's getting her diamond plaque for WAP this weekend. Well, everyone said it's been a while for Cardi. She actually just put a single out in July. It just didn't do what she wanted it to do. Where'd that song go? Where'd that song go? In the 30s? That's it? So, listen, like a single or something. BET or what? She may say, she might announce the day her album's coming out. Maybe. But I know she needs to get that working. Needs to get that working. But you gotta call it is what it is. I liked Hot Shit. I thought it was a decent record. And it just didn't resonate. And her fan base, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Her fan base has to be the ones, and I said this before, her fan base has to be the one to pull her through this time. They got to do more than what they've done in the past, and I'll tell you why. In the past, in 18, in 19, and 20, and in the beginning of 21, Cardi had the general public. That general public love is not the same in 2022. And I can tell you that just from looking at her social media. Just from looking at her social media. You can tell. She goes live. When Cardi used to go live, there'd be 100K in there. One time Cardi went live in 2020, she had 135K. By the end of the night, the live, after she put the live up, by the end of the night until next morning, it had 1.5 million. Now when she goes live, 30, 35. She used to get so many different likes on a picture, so many different views. Them views and them likes aren't the same because she don't have that same general public love. You could tell from her records. Records going to 30, bubbling under. You know? She hadn't had a top 10 hit since Rumors with Lizzo. Every song after that she put out that she was on, she'll do. And again, to me, I blame her. I blame Barty Gang for Wild Side not going number one because there's no way Wild Side with the video that it had, the video that Wild Side had, and the song was amazing. There is no reason why that record should not have went number one. And that's her fan base's fault. I'm sorry. That's her fan base's fault. It wasn't bots. Don't stop listening to Ashley Miracle. I can already tell. I can already tell that you listen to Ashley Miracle. That you're an Ashley Miracle fan. That's cool. It's cool that you listen to her. It's cool that you listen to her, but don't listen to her. Don't listen to a person that knows nothing about the industry. Trust me. Just take that advice from me. Go ask an industry person. Go ask a person that works in the industry. Don't ask a YouTuber that has never worked in the record business. Because you're going to get wrong information. I'm telling you. I'm just looking out for you. All right, but I'm up out of here. I'm up out of here, y'all. Join the members only. Y'all know how to do it. Amelia, welcome. Like I said, members are going to be the ones that can come up and join me on the stage. All right. Peace.